And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
That is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
To John Ross.
John Ross, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead.
Will line up.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Texans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check 50.
Alert. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult in trying to defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
49-yard line.
Check 26, check 24.
From the gun, here's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Logan Wilson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
13 yards.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. From the gun, Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
4th down.
No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect?
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And a fake here, direct snap to the up man. But he will not come anywhere close to the 1st down marker, and that gives us a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, Bengals.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
20-yard line.
Watson a give. This is Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Watson. And this throw will be intercepted. picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time through the air. 42 yards. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The former 2nd-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Texans, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Check in. I don't think you got it, son. Switch. Get it out.
Watson. He'll buy some time right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Play action. It's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, yeah, that's how we
And
do it.
all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Complete to
John Ross,
Touchdown,
78
Cincinnati.
yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 48 and to the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Burrow will throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check it back. Check it back. Rush in. 54. Rush in.
Throwing again is Watson. Here's Fuller with a catch. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
At the 20-yard line.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Watson just beating the play clock. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Johnson. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
3-yard line.
To Johnson again. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
3-yard loss on the play.
From the gun, Watson. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Buying time to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47.
A gain of
a big play there for the Bengals. 46 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Ross Blacklock. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it will wind up just being incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
At the 1-yard line.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Gonzalez lining up for
just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Check, check. Lucky, 9. Kill. Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34.
The final shot before the break. Watson. Floating one, incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Check 99. Check 99. 94. Check. Hey, switch gears.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this one is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Watson steps away. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Slam, slam, slam. Hey, check mark. Hey, 59. 55. Watch the slam. 55 is my guy, 55. Go. Go.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Incomplete.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Check safety, check safety. 124. 124.
On first down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Again, it's Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Another
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle,
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal.
A shotgun snap for Watson. This is caught.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Watson now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Bengals first down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 more on that one and another first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Cincinnati.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The tight end C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Second and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Burrow on play action. Dancing to his left. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Garyon Conley. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
After the interception, here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 76 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A quick throw now complete to Ross. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
John Ross.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First down, Bengals.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon on the toss right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
And a Bengal first down. That's the end of the third quarter with the score Bengals 27, Texans 21.
Play action. It's Burrow going for it all. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete to John Ross.
John Ross
Touchdown,
there to make the
Cincinnati.
grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Score Bengals 33, Texans 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here comes Cobb. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Johnson, the ball carrier. The tackle by Logan Wilson. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Watson rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off near the 42. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brought down at the 18.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try.
Field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. He's at the 40. The 20. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Returning it, John Ross. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's go. You tighten up. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Here we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
6 at the 41-yard line.
He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
He's going to keep it again. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Bengals 41, Texans 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 46.
Watson's pass intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to